be able to get our PP stickers and park on the streets.
If there's no objection from the commission, I'm gonna extend debate by 3 minutes on this. Thank you, Commissioner Lee.
Well, I just have one question for you and Commissioner Lewis. On the agenda, we have a historic preservation for Union Market.
Yes.
And I know this isn't Union Market, but
It affects.
let me finish my question. So, have you thought about designing something that might look more like Union Market, or the building, the structure, even though, because the Union Market buildings aren't this tall, number one. But as far as construction material, to make it blend more, I know where we're located, so this is gonna be the entryway. This is gonna be one of the entryways to Union Market. So this design to me, doesn't look like Union Market.
Well, let me answer.
Or can I say what the community, that's one of the things we also brought up at the meeting, that the construction of both properties need to blend in or fit in with Union Market. And also because it is on the corner, it must have appeal for people to want to come to Union Market. So yes, that is also one of the things that we will continue discussion in regards to. And we even mentioned that we didn't want the shiny material, within there. They have been good in terms of updating their plan, so I will give them credit for that, but we're still going through the process.
And I like to give the example, like the apartment buildings at Trinidad and Florida Avenue at the end now, which they said was going to, it was architectural pleasing and adding to the neighborhood. If you look at that, I don't know what, taupe brown, it's not even brown, the taupe color, the face, it just doesn't blend in. It doesn't look like Trinidad as I come up Florida Avenue. So that's just.
Your point is taken. I would say this, the architect and the hotel group for the corner building, which is the red building on the fourth, is a very passionate, design-focused group, and their intent is to make this design more like a historic factory building with a very simple brick vernacular, so that it reads more like the old traditional factory buildings. Small black windows. Unfortunately, the perspective doesn't really show as much as it might, but the intent is to have it read more like that sort of historic industrial. There's also some elements from the old building that's on the corner here, although it's not in the historic district. Our intent is to take there's some medallions in the facade. We're going to repurpose them into the new building to try to, reflect some of the history of the site. So we're not deaf to the historic context.
This will be our last question for this round.
Yeah, so I'm hearing that you are open to, I guess, working with the fenestration of the building, and also I'm concerned about the overall glazing to minimize bird strikes. You want to make sure that the building is environmentally sound, and also I want to commend you for the affordable housing provision. Have you also explored any opportunities for greater density to increase density that is in scale with the community, the surrounding community, that would also give you, I guess, the cost benefit to offset any more affordable housing?
We really stress the economics pretty hard to present what we have, and we've adapted the plan and made multiple revisions responding to comments that we've gotten to the design. I would say that a major aspect of this for the community is hotels are very large job creators. There's 100 positions in the hotel, and a lot of that profit is focused on job training and positions for community people in the hotel. And we mentioned it briefly earlier, and I just want to emphasize that. But in terms of the affordability, the economics of the building are a model based on the percentage that we've done, which has been a breach for us to try to do. So I hope that answers your question. We're certainly open to other suggestions in terms of material and fenestration, and we've gotten input from other sources as well, so we try to be responsive.
And you're working with the Historic Preservation Review Board on the fenestration issues?
This is not part of that designated area, so we're not expressly, but we're going to bring in.
But they are a resource.
Yeah.
They are a resource, and they're willing to share.
I will reach out to them and we'll try to get
this is your S&D, and I think we've not actually asked you what direction you'd like to see this take, so do you mind just taking a minute to give us a recommendation?
We, at the meeting, we actually decided that we will support the beginning of this project contingent on us, continuing further dialogue in conjunction to parking, the, building, material, just the construction of it, and also our, benefits, package. But we do want to support them to begin their process.
Thank you.
Super. If you'd like to move that to a vote? Or are you requesting a vote?
Yes, I am requesting a vote that we support their project contingent on, us finalizing a benefits arrangement package, parking, and the building structure itself. And anything
Including
else that,
fenestration.
yeah, and anything else that might pop up.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded, any further discussion? Just from myself, one request would be that you share that information with the whole commission as you're developing that, just so we're all aware.
Sure.
I personally have concerns when I hear that you're gonna build into a lease that parking is gonna be restricted to residents, because I don't think that's the place of a manager to do that. So I just have concerns when I hear developers saying that I'll let you figure that out. So it's been moved and seconded, any further discussion? So all for the motion as Commissioner.
Oh, I think,
Yeah, that's a quick question. For, and thank you for helping simplify jobs in the community. One big thing that I find within the community, here is that with job training, it's only after, you kind of get in, we were wondering if, we would have job training prior to, so that when we open, then we'll be able to work. There's a lot of development in the community, and, yes, so sorry.
no, I wanna kinda answer your question because, the job training program that they're going to, do is with Goodwill and the DDO office. We haven't finalized those details yet, but one of the things they already know is we don't want a job fair. We want our residents ready, which means they need interview training, they need to pick out the clothes, we need hand holding, so it won't be an after the fact.
Great,
So
okay.
that's going to actually be a large part of their benefit to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
Any
And
further
the
discussion?
is that, there is rotation, so it's not just a one-day thing, it's something that will be ongoing for not just the first year, but
Commissioner, so you have a lot of things that you are not finalized. So you wanna vote for something?
We don't
So,
want to
when, let me finish
go
first.
ahead.
So are we gonna just let them dig the hole and then come back, start digging the hole? Or when will these things be finalized?
It's
So
similar-
we give approval and we don't get what we want.
It's similar to all of the approvals we've given for the most part, because they need to apply for their application to even begin the process and start the, process. Same thing we did with PEC, same thing we did with Papa's. Since I've been here the past 4 years, you can give conditional and work through the process. I've even seen it done with liquor licenses, so I don't see this as being anything new.
if I may, and we have significant responses to our prior requests, so in the coming week or so, we will submit to you and distribute to the board, what we suggest as a final, proper package, which includes, answering most of these questions in the whole.
And the request is quite normal. All of the developers that have come before us have come to us a number of times. I even mentioned at the meeting with them, they might be before us 3-4 times before everything's finalized.
Thank you.
And just as a point of information for the commission, it looks like your hearing's on October 27th, is that
Yes.
right? So if the commission so chooses, it sounds like there would be another opportunity before that hearing to vote on a letter of support or anything else.
And we're happy to come back at the next meeting if you'd like and present any updates, if that's helpful.
This is gonna be the last question.
Just one, you mentioned that you would have no RPP for residents as part of the benefits package. can I ask that that not be included, since DMV and all government agencies have said they do not monitor that? And when you go to get a license, and register a vehicle, they do not look to see if you've been banned from RPP, and they will issue RPP regardless.
Yeah, it's
It's
Thank-
an ongoing
thank you-
debate.
Thank you for making that known, cause now that I hear that, it's going to be a huge thing to the residents if there is not on-site parking, if we can't hold you guys to the RPP. So that changes the conversation too.
Thank you for stating much clearer than what I attempted to disseminate. Thank you. Alright, so any further discussion? So it sounds like, just to repeat, there's a motion on the floor to, and Commissioner Lewis, please tell me if I got this right. There's a motion on the floor to offer conditional support pending further discussion about parking, massing and building materials, and the community benefits package.
Correct.
And it was seconded. There's no further discussion, please say aye. All four, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? I don't think I heard majority. All for the motion, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That motion passes unanimously. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we are moving to item number 15. This is zoning commission case 1527 for 300 Moore Street. And Commissioner Lewis, I think that the applicants wanted you to address, wanted you to explain a bit, because I think we've already sent a letter of support, so I think the applicant suggested you might offer some context.
Okay, so we're on the other, okay. So we have an updated letter that includes the benefit package, which is what, we needed an updated letter, so, it can be read, it's very quick, so come on, Mr. Graham.
Sure.
The other letter was just to,
Sign. I have 4 copies here.
okay, thank you. So his is pretty quick.
You want me to read it?
Yes, just go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so